Welcome to Streaming Live Academy, everybody. We got Cypher in the room, not literally,
Hola.
and then CJ, our guest.
Hello, hello.
So, to our hundreds and hundreds of thousands of listeners, today we have, give me a second, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 interesting topics to hit up. They're all ranging from social media, gaming, you name it, let's go. So, for context first, real quick. This is technically our first episode of the relaunch of Streaming Live Academy podcast. This is fresh. Video, audio. You want the better experience? Tell us which one is, audio or video. CJ down here, give us a little bit of context. Who are you? Where are you from? And what do you do for a living?
So, my name is CJ, as you mentioned. I'm from Utah. I was born and raised in Utah and in South Florida. I currently am in marketing for small businesses, along with doing a little bit of PR work for a political AI company. And my passions, I guess I would say, are in philosophy and in crypto, politics, tech, cybersecurity, and cybersecurity.
I have a question for you, CJ.
Yes.
Are you a man of culture?
Ooh, yes I am, but sometimes not in comparison to you.
Okay, everybody, that is CJ for us. Actually, since we're introducing everybody, let's go. Cypher, let's do you.
Why me? You can go. You are the main man. Come on.
Okay, I'll give my resume.
Show me how to do. Okay. How can I do that like you?
Okay, everybody, so listen. I'm N107, Richie Rich Labs. It's pretty much my new de facto name, Richard. So Richie Rich Labs, get it? And so I do content creation. I actually do content creation for myself and this thing that we're running, Stream Live Academy. Subscribe. And a car dealership. So I do tech, nonsense, cars, yeah. And my hobbies are video games and content creation, pretty much. That's pretty much all I do. And I'm in Utah, Guatemalan, Latino power. Go Cypher.
So, like CJ, I am into marketing. I am actually a marketing consultant for small, medium, and big businesses. My main focus is actually on digital marketing, so all of the strategy, content online, SEO, SCI, and all that kind of marketing branch. And like Endwar, I am one of the creators of Stream Live Academy, and at the same time, I am a pet owner of that thing behind me. That is a damn freaking killer, okay? That tortoise is an absolute killer. Good that today she's sleeping because, damn,
She'll eat your
she's
finger.
a mini. Yeah, the last time she bit my finger and she was on my finger attached for 1 minute without actually touching the floor. She didn't want to let it go.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What a
Killer
grip.
turtle. Be careful. Peter's
Yeah, she's American and I'm Italian.
Exported,
Makes sense.
imported turtle. Okay, that's pretty much the self-introductions, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna hit up the topics. First topic, 4 minutes. We're covering this one. Pretty much got uploaded to SLA by Cypher. Everything you need to know about social media live streaming. On the video version, you'll be able to see images. In the audio version, you won't. So that's what's up. So let's hit it up. Cypher, here's what I'm wondering about your article.
Yeah.
Everything you need to know about social media.
Yep.
I think some businesses would struggle to implement live streaming to their social media, and I feel like they treat it sort of separately. Let's take care of our social media, and live streaming is like its own separate thing that not many people touch. Am I correct?
Okay,
on that?
I understand your point, but there is one company that do live streaming in a way that basically changed the whole market, and that's Alibaba. They have an annual live stream with big partners. So big partners, what they do, they basically have a live stream bar podcast. Okay, so podcast and a live stream, and they basically show their own products in live in English, even if they don't know English, and that's amazing to see Italian people showing products in English. But it made an amazing impact on the market, and every one of those companies, even those that don't know English whatsoever, sold amazingly on the Chinese market, and it is working wonderfully. So I don't know. I don't know what to say, because if you know how to do it and you give it a chance, live streaming can actually be a very good niche for every business.
I have a feeling. Do you have something to say to live streaming for businesses, CJ? Something that popped into your head?
I think it is very interesting, the idea to live stream for businesses. I find that it could work very well for most businesses. I think the businesses that perhaps would not necessarily benefit from it would be businesses that perhaps are not able to demonstrate their product through a live stream service. And even then, I think they could still potentially use that live streaming capabilities to just build a little bit of brand. I think oftentimes we see business with this corporation rather as this conglomerate of people, and I think having a live stream allows you to kind of associate a little bit better, maybe even put a face to a company.
Exactly. Totally agree with that. You can put a face on a company.
I oftentimes think of how many times I wish I could see like a person, like somebody who represents a company whenever I look up YouTube videos. Like sometimes I'll say one of my go-to YouTube videos if I'm ever working on a car is Chris Fix. Every single time he always introduces the car problem the same way. It's Chris Fix here today. We're gonna repair this engine that's not working, or the exhaust that came off, or change your fuel pump, but you have a face, somebody that you can actually relate to, and I think that is so extremely valuable.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm doing with. I'm trying to do with Car Simple, is build a face like on TikTok. By the way, no self promotion. Just saying. I think I'm doing pretty good on those. But yeah, I want to bring. I notice car dealerships struggle with personality online.
Yes.
It's all just information about a car, and it's like, I can Google this. Like, I don't need you to tell me like the small details. I just need to like connect with it or sell it to me or something, instead of just throw the facts and whatnot.
Build trust that what you're saying is actually true.
Yeah.
And even if it is not true, a lot of times I don't really care about the technical part. I just want to hear someone that will say, yeah, this car is good, you can afford it, and I can buy it. That's it.
Yeah, I agree. That's pretty much it. Let us know in the comment sections what you think about it on our socials. SLA Streaming Academy. We're still figuring out the @ of our socials, so stay put. Instagram doesn't like us, just letting you all know. So our name has changed a few times.
Like, and for no reason whatsoever, to be honest.
Instagram's got us not shadow banned, literally banned.
Yeah, they are minis with us, really.
The other thing is, next topic, it's a little bit different, but by the way, a word from our sponsors. And of course, we're back. Let's go into Fortnite. No building needs more content. Okay, this one for you non-gamers, but of course we're Streamline Academy. We cover everything tech, video games, etc. Who in this room has played Fortnite no building?
Me.
Okay. Not CJ?
It's the only Fortnite I played.
I have not. That's the only way I have played Fortnite. I don't know how to build.
That's me.
There's nothing new to that. I played it a ton. My wife and I played quite a bit, and I can say I love it, but I love building more. Like, I played like 2 weeks, I think, of just nonstop no build, zero build, it's called now. And it's good. I do believe it needs to have unique items for no build compared to building, to make the no building more unique and enticing. Because then it's just not another Apex, but in a sense, you know what I'm trying to say? There's nothing special about it other than it's third person and it's fun. But with
Yeah.
building, it's unique. And so it needs to have something more unique on the zero build long term, I think.
A good point and a bad point for my own opinion on Fortnite. The first one is that building has quite a steep learning curve at some point, and that's not so friendly. The other part that is actually very good, Fortnite, with the new add-on of bots, is making the game really friendly for garbage players like myself. And that's very good, especially for people that are not good at gaming or are totally new in gaming. And this helps you at least to have a nice rush of endorphins. You are winning. You can even reach the first, second, third place without any knowledge whatsoever of gaming, aiming, and so on. So I love this about Fortnite.
I definitely gotta agree with you, Cypher. I think what Fortnite is kind of doing is they're trying to reach out a little bit more into that gamer that has not developed that building aspect, and kind of trying to make them feel more comfortable with wanting to play more frequently versus getting on, trying it for 1-2 rounds and rage quitting about round 2.5 in, because you're like, why are these little kids building so much quicker than I am? Is it because they're on PC? And then you realize, nope, it's just because I suck.
I had a friend,
No one likes to suck.
he quit Fortnite because of that, of the building. And I remember I personally did when I first started playing Fortnite 3 years ago. I was like, this building's not fun, blah blah blah. But now I'm converted. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Do you play Fortnite now? Do you still think it's just a little child's game? And by the way, in my opinion, if you think Warzone's better than Fortnite, you got bigger issues in your life.
I
Let's move
totally
on to the
agree.
next one. But before we move on, a word from our sponsor.
Beep, 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 beep. Welcome back.
Yes. How to customize your Twitch channel is the next article. I think Cypher got this one up and running.
Yeah, basically, there is still a lot of people that wants to customize their own channel, and the majority of people right now are going to Fiverr. Basically, for very cheap, you can have your own logo, gaming logo. Again, very cheap style and whatever, but at least for 5, 10, 20 bucks, you have all of the layout that you need and so on. So I really wanted to speak about general type of channel personalization. What can you add? Why do you need to add something? Why you should create a little bit of brand identity on your own channel to actually be different from the other channels.
I have a question on this one. Do you think, because, you know, there was the whole doom and gloom of Twitch and whatnot, YouTube streaming's coming, blah, 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 it's goodbye Twitch, everybody leave. And then YouTube bought Tim the Tap Man, what was the other big one? Dr. Lupo and stuff like that. And I was thinking, but you said today, Twitch is actually growing. And of course they have their
growing fast
problems, but do you think Twitch, because some people were arguing the whole thing of Twitch is just a sinking ship. Is it still a sinking ship, do you think? Or things that might be turning up for them, improving?
That's a hard question, to be honest. You're asking me what is the Holy Grail. I have no idea. But to be honest, it was close to like death, okay, 1.5 years ago. Now it is slowly coming back, but that's basically because Amazon have a lot of money and they can do what no one can. So they are doing a good strategy. Okay, they are following a good strategy. There is a lot of stuff that I don't agree on, like for example the part that they added the possibility to actually pay to be on the first page. But again, I have no idea what will be the future of Twitch, because they can really just add a new feature and that feature can kill the whole platform. So I have no idea, to be honest.
You know anything on the subject, CJ? from Twitch feature and stuff you like that?
I think it's interesting. I think I remember seeing a couple years ago, right before Corona hit, it almost seemed like Twitch was peaking, and then Corona hit, and it seemed to do another quick jump up, but then all of a sudden you stopped hearing so much about it, almost as if YouTube was coming in and saying, "Hey, goodbye, guys." Say goodbye to everything. But then I just remember watching on social media it kind of disappear, kind of go quiet for a couple months. And I think what made me more curious is why, and I don't think I ever learned why.
Yeah, same here. I think we'll look into it. If anybody knows in the comment section below, hit us up. Because Twitch is a weird beast. Which, by the way, I have one of the topics that we're going to talk about here. Is it? Oh, no, it's in the other week. Facts! I'm going back to Twitch eventually. Sometime this year. Maybe. Let's stay put. A word from our sponsors. Welcome back. Apex Legends.
We have a lot of ads, to be honest.
I'm gonna try and fill him up until we actually get real sponsors. I'm gonna fill it up with some ads. I'm testing out how to do ads.
Okay. We just start making our own ads.
That's what what's
fine.
The plan.
Yeah.
Apex Legends next gen update. I wrote an article about this because I thought it was insulting. Respawn Entertainment, if for you people that don't know, is like Respawn Entertainment has been hacked a lot. The Titanfall 1 is pretty much dead. The second one almost died because of hackers and whatnot, and then the hackers from Titanfall were able to hijack Apex Legends message board and say messages in there like save Titanfall, etc., etc. And so Apex Legends had its little bit of a rough thing and whatnot, but they released their next gen update, and all they did was native 4K on the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, better shadows, better render distance from afar, and that's pretty much it. HDR, by the way, not 120. 120. For those of you who know, I personally take competitive gaming really serious, and 120 is a must. If you play at 60 hardcore gaming for competitive, that's because you're casual at it. You need to have 120. And they don't. And yet they call it next gen. What the hell's up with that? Someone explain it to me.
Well, next gen is this is the new generation for your wallet to give us money. Isn't that? I was quite sure it was that.
Don't fix it if it's not broken.
Yeah, exactly. And if you break it, ask people for money so you can fix it.
Exactly.
I make the argument in my article. This phone plays Wild Rift on 120. I can play Pascal Wagers, which is like a Dark Souls ripoff, but not ripoff. It's insulting. It's actually a decent game. A copy, and it plays at 120. Genshin Impact plays at 120, guys, but not Apex Legends. One of the threesome Trinity of battle royales. Come on, guys. Fortnite does it. Warzone does it. It's ridiculous. But that's my rant.
What do you expect? Today. What do you expect from Apex Legends?
The theme song for Apex Legends is sick, though.
Yeah, that's the only sick part of the game. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. A happier topic. Or more sponsors. How to maximize your revenue on Twitch. Oh, this is a good one. This is for the marketing boys.
CJ, what would you do to maximize your revenue on Twitch? Like, what would be your main project idea, streamline, I don't know, concept to actually make the big bucks?
Oh, that's such a good question. This is one I've actually spent quite a bit of time thinking over for the last couple of years, because to me, I've wanted to be part of a Twitch stream, but I've also not felt like I've been high enough energy to be able to captivate an audience, and I think oftentimes that's one of those issues that people tend to have. But I think the way that you can optimize revenue using Twitch is perhaps realizing that you can just have a regular conversation, kind of like how we are podcasting at this moment. It's talking about some topic that actually interests you, which then brings in a specific audience that will continue to watch whenever it is that you stream, rather than a random set of people that potentially would accidentally or maybe even purposely find you and then kind of become fans from there. I think creating topics where people want to be invested in allows you to kind of streamline that revenue process.
I really like the fact that you are touching two very, very important points. The first point is that if you expect to become a good streamer without actually investing time in the content creation, or at least on what will you do today during the live stream, and you go YOLO without zero idea on the content, you have no chance to actually make it big, first of all. And the second part is that you have to create a niche, so you have to speak about a topic that may be interesting not only for you, and it should be interesting for you, but there is an audience that may actually like that. And at that point, I would not only go with Twitch, but I would go definitely with YouTube too. And the main reason is because if you start and you have this, for example, this amazing podcast live, okay, probably no one will watch you because no one knows you are there, and it will take time to actually reach new people. And you can stream 8 hours a day with a podcast or a good level of content quality. So better start small, do a lot of YouTube, and then slowly move all of those people to your Twitch stream when you are actually doing the good quality content.
I like that.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Cypher makes a good argument in his article here that I think we're going to discuss it in further down in next week probably. I think it's one of the topics. It's cross-posting to video and using other socials to kind of build up your audience too. Not just sit on Twitch in a little corner in a cave talking to a wall. Definitely have an audience.
Yeah.
Somewhere else.
And then clipping it too. Clipping it is such a wonderful opportunity of sharing it. Even utilizing maybe like a 20-minute clip and now having 15-20 posts just from that.
No,
yeah, this is very smart.
Recycling.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't call it recycling. Recycling seems like it's bad quality. It's just using the production, the time that you invested, and you are optimizing the final product. Basically like creating a game and selling 40 DLCs. That's the same.
Exactly, yeah. Okay guys, let us know what your thoughts are. And if you have a Twitch channel, let us know in the comment section below. Word from our sponsor. Next one, it's kind of a niche one. Apple Clips. I'd probably spend just a minute or two here, guys. But if you're wanting to create shorts, shorts being like 15-second to 60-second clips, or sometimes 2 minutes, I invite you.
Not the clothing shorts.
Yeah, no. I invite you to check out the Apple app called Clips. It's what I actually use on my TikTok, SLA's video creation. Check our socials, by the way, Stream Live Academy on Twitter. Well, not video, Reels, TikTok, Shorts, and Pinterest ideas will have our videos. And if you want to check out what I'm talking about, go check those out. But Clips from Apple really allows you to add voice to text on your video just by recording, filters, Memoji, and a bunch of other stuff, music, sound, all in one app. And it saves me a lot of time, and I've been loving it. It's probably one of my favorite apps to use for content creation. But yeah, actually, this one I think connects pretty good to, I'm going to jump on the row of topics, and I'm going to go with, oh no, it is the next one, which Cypher wrote. How to use TikTok to blow up on Twitch. And then connect this with, is TikTok good for business? So I'm going to break it down to parts. Let's do the Twitch one first because we were talking just a little bit about it. How to use TikTok to blow up on Twitch. How do we do it? Who can take this one?
CJ, I think that CJ can definitely explain this because he already said the main point. But again, you should say
Oh
it
yeah, with
again.
clips. The
Yeah.
content and stuff on others. How do you take that one? TikTok with Twitch.
I think the best way to go about it is finding that niche. I mean, we all know that guy who is a lawyer and will give you legal advice on TikTok. Is it good legal advice on TikTok? Is it bad legal advice? I mean, it depends on your situation. Do you want to listen to him exactly how he says it, and is it going to fit for your situation? Maybe, probably not, but I'm sure it fits for someone's situation, and that person now, it feels like it is more relatable to them. And then we've got the comedians we have such a huge range of comedy, from dark comedy to light comedy to PC comedy to just silly comedy for kids, you know? So I think really finding and sticking to that niche and kind of exploring it is probably one of the best ways we can optimize TikTok and Twitch together.
I think I have a thing I'd like to add to that I've noticed now recently, because I took the Gary V challenge where he said, do TikTok. You haven't done TikTok until you've done 500 posts, 3 per day, nonstop, without fail. Once you do 500, you look back and you start thinking and seeing what you've learned, what you've done, and then you can start being smart about it. And I think I'm a month in, and with that one, I've kind of learned that, yeah, like at first you don't know what's going to work and you worry about the algorithm and all that. But the problem is, can you create content for 6 months nonstop on TikTok? Can you actually do it, as a content creator yourself? If you pay someone, that's different, if you're the boss or something. But if you're the boss and the content creator, or just the content creator, you have to learn that you need to prove to yourself that you can actually, the days that you have no ideas on what to post, are you still gonna post, or are you just gonna sit there and be sad about it? You know what I'm trying to say? If that's transmitting right?
Yeah, it's something very interesting, because I think oftentimes as content creators, and I'm sure you can relate to this, Cypher, is we initially are like, holy crap, we have so much content we can post. Let me post as much as possible all at once. And then we're like, crap, I showed all my cards. Maybe I should take a step back and just show one at a time and kind of go in depth into it.
Yeah.
And then make something more from just this one topic.
Every single topic can be actually explained, and you can iterate about it in 1,000, 100,000 ways. The majority of content creator, like you said, they tend to just rush all of the content because they see, oh, this is good quality, this is juicy, and I can say this today, and I can say this to this, and maybe for 20 minutes you have really a lot of high quality content. But remember that people don't really have that long of attention span. So just go with one argument, then speak about it, relax about it, maybe give the person to actually assimilate the knowledge, and then you can change it. But I wouldn't go with more than maybe 2 or 3 arguments a day that are actually related one to each other.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, since it is the same topic, I was thinking how to connect it with, is TikTok good for business? This one's the one that interested me, because I personally believe that for the dealership that I'm working for, that TikTok is going to be good for them. If not directly, it'll spread out throughout. For example, Reels, we're doing really good on Instagram. We get like triple-digit likes, and we're going in the 3,000-4,000s. We actually hit our first 12,000 views Reels, which was an older one that did it. It only reached 4,000, and then 3 weeks later, boom, 12,000 out of nowhere, and stuff like that. But TikTok, it's organic. You don't need to have a budget per se. Like ads. compared to Instagram, Facebook, even YouTube, I would argue, or others, as a business.
Yeah,
So-
or even Google. I totally agree.
And that one, so this one for TikTok's committed, like this one definitely. I read it and I invite you all to just come read it. Streaming Live Academy. Is TikTok good for business? Written by Cypher over here, and it just has all the stuff that TikTok is still what's the word I'm looking for, guys? Holy grail of organic, the organic wetness, the juicy.
I don't want to be bad or vulgar, okay, but I would call TikTok as a marketing consultant the engagement bitch, because they really know how to engage with their audience. Like, you can stay on TikTok for half an hour, 1 hour, and you will not even notice that half or 1 hour passed. You are so engaged with the content.
Agree.
I totally agree. I think to add to that, it really is such a great place to build brand. I think if the article was to have changed one word in it, even though I think it looks fantastic and is written fantastic, I think it's equivalent to saying, is brand good for business? Because TikTok at this point, the way it's being used, it is putting that face to a name. And when you are able to recognize the fact that, oh, this brand is local, oh, this brand actually does relate to me, oh, I have talked about this topic before. Yes, maybe TikTok violates some level of privacy, but if it's able to solve a problem that you might have that you didn't know you have, isn't that what social media is for?
Exactly.
Yeah. Amen.
Damn, CJ is good, Anwar. Why didn't you call him earlier? Come on. I like smart people in the podcast because with us, it's never like that.
Let's do the next topic, by the way, word from our sponsor. And if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, comment, save on a tab, do us on a sticky note. Oh shit, Streaming Live Academy. Boom. Let's go. Word from our sponsor. Ah, man. This is not as serious as I thought it was going to be. But still good. Gaming related. Xbox Quick Resume is mostly great. This is something I want to talk about PC. You, Cypher, over here. So, my Xbox Series X allows me to switch between games. In 5 seconds, I can be playing Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, then switch to Metro Exodus, play some Fortnite, and go back to Guardians of the Galaxy in like less than 5 seconds. Up to like 5-7 games. Right now, there's nothing like that on PC. Is there? You can't run both games and have them in a sleep state, or can you? Can't remember on Windows.
I mean, it depends. It really depends on the game, because basically, if I open 2 games at the same time, and I use Alt Tab, I can basically switch between the games. The only problem is that it's not created to be used like that. So a lot of times the audio of different games go on top of each other, and that's definitely not good. But you can definitely do that if you manually lower the volume. It is doable. I wouldn't recommend it, especially on people that have a potato PC, but it is doable. But it is actually amazing that they can do that on Xbox.
Yeah, I was like, that's my feature, and PlayStation doesn't have it. I believe what they do is save it in the SSD. I think it like sort of writes it, if I remember right, and just keeps it in like a dormant state. And when you switch, it's kind of like just pulling it out of the SSD because it's that fast. So it's an interesting thing that I'm hoping Windows or PC games will eventually have it. And then once they do that, Mac will get games, and then 20 years later, something else will happen, and Mac will eventually do that when it comes to gaming. I just hate the fact that I can't game on my Mac. I just needed to rant about that.
You are really an uncurable believer. If you believe that, like, come on, bro. Stay with your feet on the ground. Come on, okay?
Yeah, I don't know, CJ, if you have anything on that one, but yeah, that's cool, man.
Nothing on that one.
Oh,
I just think it's funny.
mobile games do it to a degree. You know, they keep it in the RAM when switching between
Yeah.
games. Of course, they're not that intensive, and so
Hmm.
there's that. It's just interesting. Um, guys,
Yeah, I do find a convenience in it, without a doubt.
Yeah, but
definitely.
can you actually, if you can do that, can't you actually save that flash information and maybe change it? And by the time you switch it back, you basically are cheating. Because if you are saving that in the memory, I can actually find an easy way to cheat around it.
Maybe
That's interesting.
that's a good turn. Yeah, on PC you could mod the save state.
On PC is easy, yeah, that's not a big deal. I mean, you can easily do that, but on a console, this can actually add a new layer of hacking or wall hacking or cheating or whatever that
Yeah.
can actually maybe even ruin a game.
That's true, because in like Fortnite sometimes because in the games, well, yeah, that's interesting because you can switch between apps like the game, but if you mod it before you come back, but on PC the game's always running. There's not a like a dormant state. I get what you're saying. That's deep. Anybody technician, tech nerd, just juicy mama basement numbers kind of person, let us know in the comment section below. What's up? Do you know? Are you that guy that's done the hacking? Hit us up. We want to write an
Also,
article.
let us know how deep in the mama's basement you are.
And how many chicken nuggets you have near you.
The hot pockets or the Tostitos rolls.
Okay, I think that's pretty much it for the topic. If everybody agrees, I think we leave it there. Streaming Live Academy, episode numero uno. If you like the content, support it by following, liking it, subscribing, and commenting. We'll try to do this weekly. Stay put. Thank you, CJ, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And Cypher and Richie Rich Left signing off. Peace out.
Peace out.
Take care.